verse 21. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search out things that are above thy strength. If that's not your level, don't try to jump levels to make that your level. And that's how you get out of order, trying to know something that you don't need to know. The understanding is for the men at the level of that understanding. And their position is set for them.
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
That was my point.
If your level ain't to get strong meat,
Yeah.
you need to go back to that milk, man.
Yeah.
Until the spirit has allowed you to grow, you know, enough for you to start taking on that meat.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And it's a humbling. Yeah, you can look at it worldly and carnally, like, oh man, I want to be deep like those brothers, or I know something, but hey, it's an honorable thing to humble yourself, man. It's an honorable thing to humble yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what? When we started this camp, we heard heavy meat breakdowns from the apostles and the brothers in our camp, especially the elder brothers in our camps. You know, the heads of the camps that we come from. Mm-hmm. But when we got here, we like, nah, let's stick to the milk. Let's just stick. We ain't gonna go try to teach what they teach. Let's just stick to the milk, and build. We don't even. I can't even say that we have heavy meat now. Mm-hmm. I'm just simply saying we teach what the Spirit give us to teach, but we stay with a big dose of milk. But so do the apostles, who everybody know they be on that filet mignon meat level of scripture, you know. But they stick with that milk.
That's right.
That's how. That's. It's an honor in that.
Yep.
You know? That was it on that.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, last one. But what is commanded thee, command, right?
What is ordered
unto you, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret.
That's right. Yep. That's plain.
Yeah.
That's plain, man.
That's good enough.
This last script I had. This 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 11. It says, "For we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, right? Working not at all, but are busybodies."
Yep.
You know, you got guys that are just like the apostles call them hands in the pocket Israelites.
Yeah.
You just around, you just in the camps, but you ain't doing nothing. You ain't participating. You ain't doing what the heads are telling you to do. You just around. You just a dude. You happen to just be there, and it's just a kicking spot.
Right.
You come and eat your chicken, drink your yarn, your brews, and then you bounce off and do what you do. You know, during the week. You're out of order, man. You walking disorderly. You know, you're supposed to be always participating in the body, man. You're supposed to always be doing something. Whatever it is that the Lord set you up to do just that, man. That's it. Do just that.
If I may say, bro, because I had this issue when I first came into the truth. I didn't know what my lane was. I didn't know what my duties were. So the Spirit hit me to just do everything. Whatever. If hey, let me walk into your car, brother. Hey, let me hold this sign, brother. You grab your sword. Let me hold the sign. All right, let me hold post. You want me to read? Oh, let me get my precepts up. Okay, now let me start. Just whatever your duty is, try to do whatever you can do according to your ability. You know, and it's funny because me just being a utility man, put me anywhere. I'll just make it work. You know, the Spirit had me do that. When we got to this camp, that's exactly when it was just us two. That's exactly what we had to do. We had to hold post, speak, read, hold signs, everything. Had to do cameraman, had to do everything at once. You know, so I mean, you never know how the Spirit will have you, you know, what it'll have you do. But if you don't know what to do whatever's right before you. But do. Don't be like, well, I'm gonna wait on somebody to tell me what I should do. Well, I don't like that job though. No, do everything, do anything. Even King David said he'd rather be a doorman in the kingdom. He's the king. He'd rather be a doorman in the kingdom of heaven.
Really, what it boils down to is whatever position that the Spirit gives you, you do just that to the best of your ability. That's it, man. If you got if an order comes down, you follow that order. That's what you're supposed to do, and in so doing, you pretty much following after Yahweh Shai himself, man.
Yeah, I gotta catch it.
All right. That word disorderly in the Greek for 2 Thessalonians 3:11, it goes back to the Greek word ataktos, which basically means out of ranks, irregular, inordinate, and immoderate pleasures, deviating from the prescribed order or rule. You start to basically go out of, doing things that you're normally supposed to do to maintain your position in the camps.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know all, certain breakdowns, but you speaking, don't go into those breakdowns knowing that you can't break it down. If you can't break it down, don't go into it.
Yeah.
Because then you start going out of order. And then you got to get rebuked.
Yeah,
you got to get cussed out.
How many times?
You got to get corrected. You're going to get humiliated.
Mm-hmm.
It's just stay in order, man.
Brother will watch me read right over something and just skip through it like, I don't need that part right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it. And I'm not afraid to admit it. But I'm not going to go into it if I don't feel confident in what I'm talking about. If it don't hold reverence in what I'm talking about now, or my understanding of what I'm talking about now, I leave that for somebody else that knows, whether this man or somebody on the comment or whatever, or just for you to know inside yourself or whatever. But I'm not going to reach too deep. I mean, I'm already bad, but I'm not going to reach too deep to do that. Because it sucks, man, to have a breakdown all wrong and you get chewed out for it.
Yep.
I felt it when it's happened to other brothers, man. It humbled me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got more, right?
Yeah, verse 12. Now them that are such we command and exhort by our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Yahweh Shai gave you a commandment of what to do about your order, in order to do something.
That with quietness they work and eat their own bread.
Meekness. And reap the fruit of their own labor.
Mm-hmm. But ye, brethren, be not weary in well-doing. Mm-hmm. And if any man...
Wait, that's key. Be not weary and don't feel like it's a bad thing when you do good. But most of the time when you do good, it's not for you. It's you doing it for someone else. Usually your brother.
Mm-hmm. And if any man obey not our word by this epistle, note that man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It says...
If you're not brotherly.
Yep. Note that man and have no company with him, that he may be ashamed.
You shouldn't want to kick it with men that ain't about everybody that y'all kick it with. You shouldn't want to be around nobody like that anyway. You shouldn't want to be around people that's just selfish. That can't, some men are naturally selfish, but they have to, that's part of their struggle to have to not be selfish. But if they're just selfish and they accept it and they just all about themselves, who wants to kick it with? That person is meant to be alone. You like yourself. You need to be with yourself.
Yeah.
That's the prescription for them. If you selfish, be by yourself.
Yep.
But this brotherhood has no part of company with you with that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's men like that. Those are those same ones that want the vainglory, that want that position, that's trying to rise in the ranks and trying to come up and have all knowledge and all prophecy and all of that, but don't have charity.
Hey, Sakari, he's a perfect example of that, man.
Yeah.
He's a perfect example. That's why he broke away, because he had a problem with the structure, with the order. He didn't like order. So he's self-willed, so look at him now. He's all into the black unconscious community, trying to get a fame and attention, He's doing all these things. He's getting caught up and, getting confounded by polite and stuff like that. All these things, stumbling over polite, simple shit,
traps,
stuff like that, man. Yeah, if you self-willed and you think like you just got it like that, you're gonna end up a individual like that, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just doing you, just doing what you want to do.
Presumptuous are they,
Presumptuous,
self-willed, and I forget
Yep.
meant to be destroyed. I forgot how I said exactly.
Yep.
But that's what happens, man.
That's what happened, man.
And just to go a little bit deeper, you know, I knew him before he was Sakari.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the guerrilla Hebrew. I knew him before that, and there was a problem with government back then. When I met him, the day I met him, we had a council with his camp about order.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the truth of the matter.
That's right.
And we set everything in order. You know, the LA brothers went up there and and just played arbitrary to him, not overseer, but just mediating. And now we was like, hey man, there's an order that's set up by the Spirit. Run with that.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal.
Yep.
But now look, the end is now just is manifested. You know.
Yep.
You have more?
That was it on that. If you got anything,
I just had two of them because
wrap it up.
you can't really be, and I'm reading these because you can't really be about what you get out of it. You know, so you have to do things to the best of your ability. You know, and this is Colossians chapter 3 verse 17. It says, "And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him."
Yep.
Jumped up to 22. Servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh,
Yep.
not with eye service as men pleasers, but in singleness of heart, fearing the Most High.
That's it.
That's the big picture of the body of the order.
That's it.
Verse 23, "And whatsoever you do, do it heartily, as unto the Lord Yahushua, and not Yahushua, and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of thine inheritance,
Yep.
for ye serve the Lord Yahushua."
That's it. That's right, man. Hey, that's it. So
There you go. It's a lot. No, that's a little more, bro.
That's
a little bit
more?
more, yeah. So, but verse 25, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respecter of persons." It's not about position. It's not about, oh, I'm the head of this camp, so I'm going to make sure brothers remember I'm the head. No, it's not about that. It's about my job is to make sure the things out of this church for Yahweh Shemel Shah are getting done. That's it. I got to make sure that
Yeah.
this boat is floating and moving in the right direction.
yeah, if you the manager of a company, your job ain't to go around and just look everybody in their face and tell them, hey, look, I'm the manager.
Right.
I'm the manager. You see my tag? I'm the manager. No, your job is to go and oversee and make sure everybody's on their task, man.
Yep. And guess what? As that overseer manager,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody is struggling, guess what your job is? To jump in and help them get up to pace.
That's it. That's right.
You have to go help and serve them to get to the right level.
That's right.
You know, if they need a pee break, you gotta hop in for them to keep the boat floating. You know, 4:1 it says, "Masters, give unto your servants that which is just and equal, knowing that ye also have a master in heaven."
That's right.
So that's not just the bottom not doing what the top say. The top got to do his job down also.
That's right.
And that's what keep the orders going around and working like a well-oiled cog machine.
That's right.
That was it, bro.
With that, that's we gotta stress it, more. I'm pretty sure other brothers go into it. The apostles always push it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Order, man. Order.
Yeah.
All right, that's important, man. All these guys and any guy that's being disorderly in the camp, rebuke him. If he can't hear you, get him out. Get him out of there, man.
Don't let him put a hole in your boat, man.
That's
where,
right.
Where it can't float and roll.
That's right.
Or don't let him fuck up your shoe. Whatever analogy you need to understand it, don't let him fuck up the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah and put a
it.
stain on that image.
That's right.
You know,
That's
because
right.
we trying to keep that image clean so we can be worthy of being a part of that glorious image.
That's right.
You know.
That's right, man. You do something out of order in this army, you're gonna get discharged, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
So with that, you know, Lord willing, you know, you younger brothers coming in are edified. If you're watching this video, you edified. You know, and we want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. You know, and call Allah Yahweh Ba'Hashem Mashiach Yahushai. You know, with that, till the next time we say Shalom.